Cinder, bud.
Seen there, bud. Okay, well, hey, howdy ho. Hey everyone. We're back with Adventures in Arrowknee, episode 184 or something like that. With a title that matches probably the amount of characters that are in that episode number. It's a lot. Here we go. Sorry if I just filled up your entire screen with the notification, but now you at least know that we're live, so come check us out. Anywho's, um, we're gonna be playing some D&D tonight with some very fun people. So we're gonna start. Carl, please introduce yourself and your character. And if you, this definitely isn't a theme today because I just bought my first car today. What would your dream car be? Color, make, model, all that stuff.
That's tough. It's tough. I mean, working at a car dealership, I understand that like different cars serve different purposes.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if you're talking like the car you're going to drive every day, back and forth to commuting to work or whatever. I mean, something that's going to be kind of a nice drive, nothing too special. Is going to be one thing. Like, what I've got a Kia Soul, and it's actually my third one now, and I really like them. They're pretty good vehicles. If I'm looking at like a long trip, I might look at something a little different, more of a long distance cruising kind of car.
Yeah.
Something like that. Like a more like a traditional sedan rather than a SUV style.
Mm-hmm.
So saying like what is my dream car really depends on like, what I'm going to be doing.
Yeah, that's fair. I did forget to mention fuel is of no concern in this, so take that as you will. Moving on. Nick, you're up next. Please introduce yourself, your character, and same question. Same old.
Yo, I'm Nick. I'm playing Jared, the Cyclops monk. And my favorite car is 78 pace car Corvette. But it's not practical in the least. So like if I was to get an everyday driver, it'd be a 2011 WRX.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm partial towards a Forester, but that's definitely what I didn't just get today.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah. It's a good one. I now have the newest and fanciest car out of everyone in my family, so that's a plus.
Nice.
Riley, you're up. Same drill. Character, who you is, your car.
Hey, it's Ben. I'll be playing Riley. He's a little ghostwise halfling monk. He's a little scamp. Just to rehash back on the WRX, I did total a 2008 WRX back in 2000. No, it was 2007. I totaled it 2008. Favorite car, though? I mean, the car posters when you're, just before you're 16. I mean, the old style 911 Porsche with a little fin that doesn't retract because it's always up because they always expect you to do 180 on the Autobahn. Yeah, that's what I'd go with. Like I think they show like in I'll age myself now, but the movie Bad Boys as a 911, they race on the put on the tarmac of the airport.
And that's Bad Boys for life.
Mm-hmm.
There you goes. I heard you start to say Poe, and I thought you were going to say Pope Mobile, and that would have been
incredible. I need that bulletproof glass in my life.
Turn into a fish tank, have a shark in it, with a little hat on.
A funny pointy hat.
Like suddenly you get sharks smushed all over the front of the car.
Like, oh god, what's the movie? Oh my god.
Thinking of The Boys.
I think the boys where the dolphin goes through the front window.
No, it's a cartoon with the big brain, and his henchman is David. Crap, it's all right there, but he's a little fish in a bowl on the robot body.
Megamind?
Megamind, yes, but the
Yes.
fish bowl.
Yeah, there we go. All right, Trevor, introduce yourself, your character, and car.
Well, what's going on? I am Trevor, and I'm going to be playing Tepsley from another universe, level 4 rogue, edge boy. But the dream car or vehicle, I'd say for me, is going to be a 1979 Ford Bronco. They're fucking awesome.
Oh yeah, good stuff. I when I was looking at cars, they were all like these semi-modern ones, and then there was like a 79 Mustang for like 17,000, and I'm like, I don't know that.
Not a
I
good
don't-
time for the Mustang.
Yeah, more work
Yeah.
than it's worth.
I was like,
Yeah.
at that price, yeah, I don't think so.
Also, you can
Um,
take the boy out of Alaska, but not the Alaska out of the boy. Get him his big truck.
Like
Yeah,
all trip.
straight up.
All right. Last but not least, Charlie, are you there? Charlie, can you
Yes,
hear me?
I can hear you.
All right. Yeah, introduce yourself, your
Give
character,
us a
and
sign, Charlie.
give us his.
I opened up my eyes and I saw the sign. My name is Charlie. I will be playing Carver, the Warforged rogue assassin. And what's this last question?
Dream car. You decide whether or not how practical you want it to be, or it's just I want cool car because cool car. Gas, mileage, anything like that is not concern.
I like the 1967 Chevy Impala. 67 Impala is pretty sweet. There's the Judge GTO. They did like dealership did a special release of them called the Royal Bobcat. Those are pretty amazing. And then if I wanted like a practical family car, probably like Subaru Outback, because it's roomy and
Mm-hmm.
good for kids.
That's one of the ones I was looking at, and they're like, "Nope, sorry, sold yesterday." Like, oh well, okay. Forester it is. It was either that or an Impreza.
I just got a Subaru Outback. Would have got a Porsche, but I can't afford that yet.
Subaru WRX is my other favorite vehicle.
I'm right there with you, baby.
Yeah. So good.
They had a Forester that was like sport mode. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I was like, it takes premium. I'm like, never mind.
The Aston
no.
Martin that I drove was pretty fun. The Aston Martin DB9. I worked at an auto body shop. I had that. I got to drive a Ford GT as well. Yeah, the supercar.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that is very nice. Well, cars aside, we're gonna go ahead and hop into tonight's episode of Adventures in Arrowknee. So, we're gonna open up in Lucky's. Would everyone be okay with being there? Or is there somebody else anyone would like to be doing whatever?
I'm
Like at home,
I'm
like
good.
taking a shower and shit, like before shit.
I'm sitting with Riley.
Okay.
Carver will have his disguise kit on, and he will be He will look just like Fey Noir.
That's gonna get you a lot of attention, bro.
I was gonna say, were you talking like pre-Joah?
Yeah, we're talking pre-Joah thing.
Oh boy. Okay.
You know, I just I seen this guy's image. He was apparently real good mayor and whatnot. Yeah, you know.
Oh no, you're getting a lot of attention. I mean, are you trying to like hide the fact that you're clearly not Fey Noir? You're just like, I'm Carver, but I'm looking like Fey Noir.
No, I'm pretending to be Fey Noir.
Alrighty. Yeah, that's it. It kind of depends. Some people don't really care. They've seen enough people doing disguising themselves or whatever. They just kind of brush it off. You get some people that aren't your as average or as often tavern goers that kind of do some double takes. But overall, you got a decent crowd of people that you're talking to.
Did I ever describe the way Carver does disguise kits?
I don't think
I
so.
don't think so, no.
They're like silicone synthetic pieces that he fits over the skull. Think like God, what was that movie?
Like the old Star Trek special effects for aliens.
Two-Face with Face Off with Nick Cage.
No, it was the one with the
Vanilla Sky.
Terminator. We're looking at everything.
No, it was the movie where the robot, it's like a full-on robot body and you can see the rest of the head, but it has like the female face.
Terminator?
No, it was
World?
Deus Ex.
yes, Deus Ex.
Yes.
So kind of like that, only he does like the full outfit and everything to sell it.
Aeon Flux.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep going. We found it, but we're gonna keep going on guessing what it is. Give me
White chicks.
Give me I guess that'd be a deception if you're trying to deceive people into thinking that you're Fey Noir.
Either that
performance.
or performance. But either way,
Yeah.
you get an advantage with the disguise kit.
That was it was a nat 20, so I can't.
That's okay. Yeah, you are Fey Noir.
Oh jeez, I kind of just disappeared. I got crushed under the building, when it kind of collapsed and stuff, and it wasn't so good. I had to survive off of my beans pizza. That was pretty tasty, though.
You're just having a grand old time over there. Jared and Riley are doing monk things at a table. Okay, drinking milk and something else.
I'm just trying to throw sunflower seeds into Riley's milk while he's drinking it. And I got my feet up on the table and kicked back.
And every time that he throws one, I try and do the monk parry road thing.
Yeah.
Missiles and try and knock it back to him.
All right, if you all want to roll for that, go for it.
Let's just roll a dexterity check.
Yeah.
I got a 21.
I also got a 21.
Okay, we're just going right back and forth.
You throw 21 seeds, and he blocks every single one of them. That's how I'm doing it. So you catch him again. It's just kind of two-person juggling, but with sunflower seeds. You're just having a time. Some people are just watching because it kind of escalated, and just now it's like you're moving faster than some people can comprehend. It's just this constant cycle of sunflower seeds. So you're getting some attention from that. Everyone's getting attention nowadays if they want. Abby, what are you up to?
Just probably watching them, kind of chuckling to myself.
Alrighty. And Tefsley, you said you were showering
home?
and such. You were home.
Yeah, I live with I live with what's his butt? The magic, the Sanchez.
Shit.
I kept on thinking Sanchez. For the life of me, I knew it wasn't it, but I was like, Sanchez, why? Yeah, I live with Shitteth. We don't really see each other that much. That's kind of why I forget his name too. Tesla just calls him Sanchez. Kind of pisses him off. So I'm going in the fridge. No, but I'm going in the fridge and I'm eating some of his food. He left a pudding cup in there, so
yes.
I didn't see a name on it.
Did you file a report about that?
No. It said another name. It said Shitteth on it, and that's not his name. So
Sometimes I got him confused too. I called him Shithead instead.
You're having this telepathic conversation across like
you
the
were in
road.
The bar, right?
You're just shouting at each other, having a conversation like across the road from each other.
Yeah, I'm actually walking up with the pudding cup, so it's all right.
Okay. Yeah. No, you're just having that's a very good pudding pop. It is, insert whatever flavor pudding you want.
Vanilla.
No,
with like some magic flavor. I'm also just wearing like a bathrobe just over to the bar. I'm just walking over. I just got out of the shower.
You're
seeing what
styling.
Everybody's up to.
Oh yeah. You walk in and you see some sort of juggling act going on at a table, and then a very popular guy. Would you have known who Feanwar is?
No.
Sure, there would have been. Oh,
Nope.
No, he came in through a portal. Tesla did from like a totally different place.
Yeah,
so he doesn't really know.
You just see a popular guy, a guy who's kind of popular. Things seem to have gone kind of back to I mean, normal was never normal. There seems to have been a general sense of apathy starting to set in regarding this war that's going on. If you're not directly involved, people generally don't care. So it's not directly affecting any of the people living in the dome. So they're starting to just lose interest, not care anymore. There's rumors that there might be a upcoming talk for a ceasefire or armistice treaty, something like that, coming up. So some people are looking forward to that, but most of the people, again, do not care. So you all are in the bar. Let's see, were any of you all, I think some of you were, in the whole slimed, you hit it hard and it doesn't, if you hit it too hard, it doesn't actually do anything game?
Riley and Jared were there, definitely.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think Abyssir Guild too.
Yeah,
I was gonna say that sounds familiar.
No, it was Stavros for me.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, you guys would have remembered this. You'll get Lucky, being lucky, will receive a letter because he's just the postman, as much as he doesn't want to be. And he'll just immediately throw it off to you, Abby. Like, he doesn't even read the thing. He just passes it off to you because he is fed up with it. And he continues slinging drinks. So you are given a letter, some sort of information.
Okay, I'll open up and read it.
All right. It goes over some information about in kind of the area that there's the main road that goes out of the dome and then along the Forest of Screams. And there's the area where you three fought that blob earlier. And over the past few weeks, there's been a series of disappearances from the road coming to and from Arrowknee, ranging from one person to a group of 3 or 4. They left Arrowknee and they weren't seen, or they were expected to come to Arrowknee and never made it. some search parties with some of the armors and robots were attempted. They did not discover anything. There's just been some disappearances in the area and requests for help to potentially see what is going on, because it's the Forest of Screams and weird things come from there all the time.
Okay. I read it, and after a few minutes, I read it again, and clearly, in like sitting there, like reading it. Looks up at like and goes, "What makes you think I can read this?"
Oh, I don't know. I just did not want to read it myself. I'm fed up with that. I'm not the postman. Yeah. If you
you're an elf, not a post. I can tell that.
Thank you. I mean, if you need somebody to read it, there's that big dragonborn over there. He can read, as far as I know, anything you put in front of him. He can read it. And he'll go back to serving.
Jared makes a face like, "Oh, he's fancy," like clearly making fun of that statement.
Yes. Yeah.
I hold it out towards Riley and Jared and like, "Can you guys read this?"
And shake my head no. I don't even look at it.
What language is it in?
It's just in common.
Yeah, I can read common. I'll read it out to everybody.
Okay. As soon as the crowd that's around you kind of disperses, as soon as you stop this whole sunflower juggling, and start to read it, some people are like, "Oh, I don't want to." No, they leave. They go back to their drinks. So pretty soon, once you get in, because it gets kind of fairly detailed, tries to give a list of who all they think went missing there. So it's very long, very detailed, and people get bored and leave. So eventually it's just you three and Tefsley and Carver, if you're still doing your thing, or if you would have found this maybe slightly interesting and come over. That is up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you'll hear something about disappearances, and that's honestly nothing too new for Arrowknee. It just kind of happens. But hey, it's something. A reward is promised. Some gold and maybe some funky items. So
Did it indicate who is offering this reward? If there's a reward.
Yeah, this seems to come from what's her name? Out in the forest. Millie, yeah. Come from Millie, but also just some concerned citizens. It seems to maybe have been kind of a group effort put forth. Family members that type of family members of those who disappeared.
Okay.
So yeah, soon you get this group here. You four plus Fainwar.
So they got the very important word. Reward.
I nod
I
my
do
head
need
in
some
agreement,
money.
knowing I won't take anybody they try to give me.
Can't you read minds and do telepathy now too? Anyway.
Oh yeah, I could telepathize to y'all if I wanted to.
You just choose not to.
I was about to tell Riley to see who sent the letter, but then they did it themselves. So
there you go. Yeah. So you kind of got this group. Yeah. That is, if you want to talk about it, formulate a plan, do some shopping, anything like that, that is up to you. Depending on what you all have, what you all want, what you all need.
Well, geez, this was a wonderful glass of warm milk, Lucky. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose I should get to adventuring.
What are Lucky's surface thoughts right now?
He's hit the stage in the day where he's just doing the drinks. The surface thoughts you'll have are just kind of base focus on making sure all the drinks are good enough, and it's not, surface thoughts about griping about people or customers.
Okay.
The usual
Normal
type
Lucky
of Lucky
shit.
thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah, exactly. It really has to take something monumentally different to cause him to have any sort of reaction other than those things.
That's fair.
I suppose we should go see Millie.
Yeah.
Can we make a quick stop? I would like to
We
throw.
can make a very long stop too.
Oh no! It's not going to take me very long. I just want to. When you guys run ahead or when things get too far away from me, I have no way of like helping. Like I have to then run after it. So I'm just wondering if I can get something that I can throw at things if I need to. Maybe some daggers or something. But I just want to find some throwing daggers. That's all.
I'm gonna pop
Absolutely
into
not.
your brain, Riley, and say, "Would you give me some as well?"
Yeah, sure.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I speak back telepathically to you,
Appreciate
probably without even realizing that we're doing it.
it. Yeah. What's your surface thoughts?
Oh, the milk was great.
Nice.
Milk good.
Oh, geez. Do you think I could get any more effective daggers with 800 gold? Or short swords?
I'm nodding
I can do
yes.
short swords.
Probably. If you want, I can go get them for you.
Oh, geez, that'd be wonderful. Thank you.
All right.
So yeah, I'd like to Riley to have a dozen or 20 throwing daggers.
Okay.
Oh, like what was it? The movie Desperado.
Oh my God,
Trejo.
yes. Danny Trejo with the bandoliers of freaking throwing knives.
I'll say to Riley in his head, I prefer stars. I always like the ninja aesthetic.
Yeah, if we can find that for the Cyclops, we shall do that. Do you,
All right.
do you have a price for me that I can mark off?
I mean, that just depends on if we're just gonna skip, the whole shitith talking and stuff like that.
Well, he's going to have to talk to Carver because Carver's looking to buy magical stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can.
Oh,
Assuming
geez.
Carver's going with us.
You mean Feanor? Yes.
Yes.
Riley's never met Feanor, so he's just this is the guy.
I got a pretty sweet ponytail.
Does it come with the rest of the pony?
No, I had to pony up.
I say in Abby's head, it doesn't even come with the top part of the hair.
Okay, now I'm confused.
It was a trade-off.
Feanor's
Yeah,
got
he's
the
bald
bald on
up
top.
top.
What does the tail have to do with the head?
Well, sometimes people call me jackass.
That doesn't clarify it.
Butthead?
That would be ram, not ponies.
Okay.
Alright, so
If you would
let's go
like
get
to
some
submit,
thingies.
if you'd like to submit a requisition form to change the saying, just go ahead and file it with my office.
Oh yeah. Uh,
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
are you looking for just normal throw-in daggers, throw-in knives?
I mean, unless magical ones are exceedingly inexpensive, my level 6 pocketbook can only take so much.
What I'm seeing is small throwing knives cost 8 silver pieces. One costs 8 silver pieces.
Same for
Um,
Ninja Stars, I'd imagine, right?
Yeah. I mean, definitely
Um,
the same. Just because, yeah.
How much would? Well, so how does that work when a monk can bypass damage resistance? Is it the weapon as it's thrown, or
Oh, like no, it's your unarmed strikes do that. So it wouldn't
right? So
it
how about
wouldn't
I?
count. It counts as a monk attack and you roll your monk dice, but
Yeah.
it wouldn't count as magical.
All right. So I would like to have at least. Well, what are +1 weapons cost? What's the standard fare
Those
there?
are uncommons, so they're about anywhere from 100-ish to 500-ish gold.
Well, I'd like to buy at least. Well, if they're 500, I don't want to buy. So you tell me what the cost is, and I'll negotiate for upwards of 4 magical ones, but I would like at least 20 non-magical ones so they can discard.
What might help Riley is if you get like a short bow and like a magic short bow, because that makes arrows magic.
Is that a simple option for?
Yeah. Yeah, monk,
Yep.
monk can use
I
a short
Yeah.
bow.
didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I would like.
Yeah.
Mr. Shitteth, I would like a magical short bow, please.
Is it a simple weapon?
I think so.
I
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, short bow's simple weapon, yeah.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Fainwar.
You sure are welcome. Don't forget to vote.
I'm gonna actually
Vote early, vote often.
Rock the vote.
I'm gonna say to Riley, Riley, I'll give you all my money whenever we're done with this mission. You give me like a ninja star that like comes back to me after I throw it.
Why does that sound like an awful idea?
Hey, Mr. Shitteth, what would a throwing star that returned cost?
Your life.
yeah, you're like, yeah, you guys are just over at Chidith now. You're walked over there. Or you were talking about this. I'm coming. Turning. Yeah, maybe 500.
500 for the star. What about the short bow? Like a magical short bow.
If you're looking up magical bow, I mean, aside from +1, that's what he's looking for.
Yeah.
You can find that.
Yeah, that's not bad. Well, that's not right. It says 25 gold for a +1 short bow.
Sold.
That's not right at all.
No. Yeah, I was like, that's very wrong. I don't know what they thought that was.
That is for a regular short bow.
Yeah, I was like, Google, thanks. No. 250.
All right. But looking around his
geez.
little fanny pack and pop out 750 gold pieces.
All right.
Oh, I
Did you
need
grab-
some arrows too. Do you have arrows here?
Just normal arrows or
Yeah, let's stick with normal ones.
yeah. Got a lot of them.
All right, I'll grab, I don't know, 20, 40, something like that.
Yeah, that'll run you. They're not super expensive or fancy or anything. Maybe like all told for that, maybe 50. Depending on how many you grab.
I have marked off 800 down.
Oh, geez. Hi there. Hello there. How are you doing today, shit?
You're not Feanor. Whatever.
Yes, I am. Sure am.
I've given up on that.
But you said 250 for a magical bow. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Does it come with a bowl of chili?
You actually want my food. Because
You know, nachos are good too.
I was about to eat those, though. I don't know. No.
I've heard
No
of
food.
this stuff called Chicago chili.
I just wanted a deep dish chili pizza.
I'm gonna try that out first. I'll get back to you.
It's all about the beans. You gotta pick the right beans.
Mm.
Okay, so yeah, 250 for a magical bow. What would it cost me to get, one of them stabby swords, the short kinds with the +1s?
I'm gonna
300.
say in Carver's head, why wouldn't you just get a rapier?
Just get to rapier. It's better in every way.
Well, you see, I started way back in the day in previous editions. So, the rapier wasn't really a thing. No real change in damage or whatnot. It was all about the short sword because it was short, could be wielded.
Yeah, you do you, man.
What?
Paid
Bane
anyway,
War.
so
Sorry, what was the cost of that?
300.
300?
Hmm.
Even if it's a rapier, or does that change it?
Yeah. No.
Okay, I suppose I could do that. That's 550 gold right there. And then, I got this leather armor, but it's not that great. So, what would it cost to get, like +1 studded?
Uh, 700.
Oh, geez, that's too rich for my Midwestern blood.
Mm-hmm.
Mid fantasy.
Yes, my Midwestern fantasy blood.
Mm-hmm.
That seems like something else.
I live in a land called fantasy.
Sounds like your blood is made of maple syrup.
No, it was a whole thing. There was
yeah.
the earth and the wind and the fire.
Yeah, there's this one poet artist from the place that I come from, and their name is Prince. And it sounds Prince that's his name. Sorry. No, it sounds
was
like
he born a prince?
No, he became it. He
So what was
turned
he known
himself
as
into
formerly?
a symbol. He was,
What was he known as formerly?
he was a symbol. It was important. Like, it's weird. It's like he died and was rebirthed back into this thing, and then he became and
I was just nodding my head the whole time. Now I'm confused. I look at you.
Sounds like a sad story.
No,
what happens
it
when
ends
I'm
good.
sad?
No, he just ended up writing a bunch of music and just talking about all the elements, how we're all connected, and like a lot about like sexual energy too. He got really hard on that sexual energy phase.
Oh yeah, I got real hard on that sexual energy phase too. It was called the 70s, am I right?
Yeah, the fantasy 70s. Hell yeah, I know exactly what. Yeah, right on, brother.
I say in
Welcome
Carver's
to
head,
Arrow, and you just
the
slap
3070s?
fantasy in front of everything.
You what?
I say in Carver's head, the 3070s?
Oh yeah, the 3070s was a real kinky time.
Yes.
Ghosts and bars getting away with everything.
All right, stop having flashbacks in my bar in here,
Yard
please.
parties.
I don't want to hear about it. You can just go now, please. Thank you.
You were there, Shidith.
I know.
Okay, well, regular studded leather. What would regular studded leather cost me?
Oh, we're at a place buying stuff right now?
Yeah, we're back at your house.
Oh, this is my house. Oh, I'll be right back. Yeah.
100.
I'm dipping into your brain, bro. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, Trevor.
Me?
Yeah.
That was 100.
Ish. Yeah.
It does.
Okay, well, there you go. I
Mm,
believe that's a total of 650 gold pieces.
there you go.
Would you roll, Tesley?
Wisdom save. That's a 3.
A 3? Okay. What is your deepest thoughts right now?
Holy shit.
God, it's so deep.
Do I have this? Can I type it out to you?
Yeah, you can send me a private message.
Sorry.
Sorry, guys.
Nick will have the
Right.
reward. He's gonna have. Well, Nick will have like the whole entire idea, and if he chooses to say some stuff, he can.
This is the equivalent of the DM whispering in the a player's
yeah.
ear after they get a really good insight check.
Exactly. Or just randomly because they have a super high passive perception.
Also that, because well, while that is happening, since y'all shopped, next stop is going to be Millie's. So if y'all are good here, you can start making your way over there.
Making our way over there
Are you over there?
to the
Making your way.
forest to ring a bell in the forest. Dig-a-dig-a-dig-a-ding.
Ding a ding a ding ding ding. Yeah.
That sounds like a
you'll-
breakdown, Joah.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Trying to crowd kill, bro. We gonna throw some elbows.
Maybe.
No.
I don't know. Are we? I know what I'm talking about. Do you? I don't know. Yeah, anyway. Y'all find this here bell. Give it a ring. Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming you all want to give it a ring.
I've never been here.
Yeah, me either.
When's the last time anybody else ran a game with Millie? How could I have been here?
Who knows?
Millie. No, I think the Millie games have been with the lower levels.
No,
That's
they're
true.
vanilla.
No, I just run them all the time.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't think anyone here. Oh, I might
Yeah.
have done. No, I think
Either low,
Riley met Millie.
they're low level. That's why they're vanilla.
I think Riley and Abasirgo met Millie.
As I say, I think Abasirgal has.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you all would have an idea, or you two at least would have an idea of what to do. So you'll find this bell in the middle of the forest. There's a kind of a clearing with a stump and a bell, just kind of sitting there. And you know that this is where Millie is. Yeah. This is how you get to Millie.
Riley's looking around the group like real fidgety. Like, can I go ring the bell?
I'm just nodding.
Is it all right if I go ring the bell?
Yeah,
There's a
go
bell
for it.
here. We have to ring it.
Double thumbs.
He when he gets within, say, 100 feet of it, he sprints, and if there's any darkness or shadow around, he would shadow step to it and flick it with his finger.
It's mostly kind of maybe early afternoon. There's not too much shade. But yeah, you'll
full speed.
yeah, full
Double
speed. And just come up and ding. flick the bell, which would hurt the fingernail. That's ow. But yeah, everyone nearby, you freeze for a second and end up in what looks like a house. There's some it's a yeah, completely different place from where you are. It's kind of a shock if you haven't done it before. But you'll all take a moment to gather your bearings, and once you kind of come to fully, you'll see there's looks to be a elven-ish individual in front of you. They'll look over you, bit of surprise at first, but kind of more just you popped up. They seem to have been expecting someone. Oh, hello. Are you the adventurers that came from Arrowknee to help?
Oh, hi there. Yeah, name's Feanor. Pleasure to meet you.
I'm just shaking my head no as he says. Like, I've been reading this guy's brain. I know he's not Feanor.
Hey, you haven't been checking my surface level thoughts. They all been about pizza.
No.
Pizza.
Their base surface level thoughts are definitely going to include the fact that you're disguising yourself right now.
That you're not Feanor.
I was thinking about, nice motor oil.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, you'll so this individual will look at you, Jared, while saying, "Nice to meet you, Feanor. My name is Millie. I was one of the individuals that sent that letter asking for help. These people behind me, they'll motion back, and there's a group of at least 20 to 30 people kind of standing there. They all look concerned, worried. These are all people who have had family members, friends, loved ones, etc. go missing recently. They came to me asking for help because I am known around in the Forest of Screams and Arrowknee, and because I'm so closely affiliated with the forest, they were asking if I could help them.
Oh, geez, okay. Well, we'll see what we can do for you. We'll try to get you fixed up in a jiffy.
Just nodding.
They would appreciate that. Thank you all.
And did you file the formal requisition request?
I believe
Face
some of
farm.
them started. Some of them definitely started that. Yes. Definitely
Okay, well, as
started.
long as the paperwork all gets filled out, then we'll do everything in its due process.
So there's down. Once you get back out, I'll take care of that. But once you get back out, I'm going to give you this little map. It will point to the area where these disappearances seem to happen mainly.
It's pretty neat. A map with a
Yes.
hand on it?
Definitely. Some magic. I don't know. Xbox spot. I don't know. Yeah, you'll see what you want to see on it. But once you get out there, you should be able to figure hopefully something out. Figure out what happened to these people. Some of them missing for quite a while. So, at the very least, these families and people want some closure. Well,
Well, I'm sure we can accomplish that with a little elbow grease and some can-do attitude.
I'm sure you can. They've pulled together what resources they have, as a reward for you all once you're done.
I'm gonna say into their head, pardon me, we came as quick as we could, and it's just us five, and we don't seem to have a healer.
Oh yes, I could get you some potions maybe.
That'd be great. Yeah.
Yes. What I'm assuming you would like just normal healing potions, extra fancy healing potions.
But whatever you can
What is
give is fine. I can heal myself for a bit, but I don't know if anybody else can.
For most of that, you went robot. You sounded like Carver.
A robot does what a robot can do.
Well, yes, let me see. They'll go over to little wooden cupboard, glass in the front, and open it up. Start looking through some of these potions. This should suffice. You get 2 of these regular healing potions, and then just in case, 1 greater healing potion each.
Each?
Each, yes.
Oh wow, thank you very much.
Two normal per person, and then 1 each. Just in case. And hey, if you don't end up using it, at least you have it for whenever you might need it in the future.
Gee, that's just real swell of you.
You'll while you're sitting there talking, most of the people there have kind of stay to themselves. Yeah, you've had a couple people come over and thank you, wish you well. They give descriptions, hand drawings of these people that have been missing. Jared, actually, Riley, you have one. You have a little half elven girl approach you. Mostly, I think, because you're the same size as her, so she feels slightly less intimidated by you as opposed to the others. Excuse me, can you please find my daddy? He's been missing, and I'm scared.
Oh, geez. Well, Feanor is not responsible for or any of his subsidiaries for any failed recompense.
She basically ignores you because she lost track of what you said within about half a second. But she'll keep on looking at you, Riley. Please,
we're gonna go looking.
My mommy just got back. There was some. We came here to Arrowknee a while ago because there was the big bad things that attacked us, and we had to come to Arrowknee. And my mommy died, but came back or something. I don't know. And now my daddy's missing, and I'm scared. I don't want him gone too.
Oh, geez. That's just awful.
Yeah, you're having a bad go. We're gonna go look.
She'll hand you a small bag of some items. These can fight off anything that comes at you. Go find my daddy. And she'll, to the little kid, run off to the parent. After that, I will put in what she gave you. Into game room. And with that, we're going to take a 15-minute break here because outside of Millie's, there's a little pond, little lake.
Oh, nice.
We're going to take a 15 and we'll be back.
Thunder.
Lost.
Ooh.
That's a fun one because I can actually kind of pick up on part of what they're saying because I took German.
Good job.
I'm like, I sort of kind of know what they're maybe saying, ish.
You're saying you hate me. You hate me,
You
you
hate
say,
me
but I will
because-
not obey.
I hate me too. Here we go. We're back. I think maybe.
Yeah.
Are we?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yep. Yeah, we're definitely back. Hi. It's an Arrowknee. It's an Arrowknee episode. So, all of the potions received, the gifts received. You all are told, given the map of where generally to go, and yeah, you are sent back out into the Forest of Screams. What originally had seemed kind of a blank sheet of paper, as soon as you pop back into the forest, seems to kind of slowly fade itself in. You see the forest, you see a little dot where you are, and then kind of like a red blobby haze thing. It seems to imply that's where you need to go. I need somebody to give me a survival check, please, with advantage, because you have theoretically a way to know where you're going.
Sure. Woohoo! I got a 10.
With advantage?
Yep.
Sheesh.
I rolled pretty bad.
All right, yeah. It takes you a bit somehow. Somehow, yeah. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Somehow, it takes you a while. You end up going in the opposite direction.
Hard to read those like
Yeah.
Minecraft maps. You like that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of. It's a very early iteration. There's an attempt at giving you directions of go this many, steps and then angle off this way. But just like my mom today, who got lost in a 10-minute drive from the dealer to a place for picking up food, you get lost.
We're not lost. I know exactly where I am.
I'm right here.
But yes, but where are we trying to get? Oh, somewhere's over there.
So instead of taking, I don't know, it would have taken you maybe an hour to get there. It'll take you closer to 2.5 hours. Nothing, not the end of the world, because you still have a way to tell of where you're going and everything. It just takes longer.
I keep getting distracted by squirrels.
Lots of squirrels. None of them missing any limbs. All four-legged healthy squirrels. But yeah, you eventually make it there. When you find it, it's this clearing. Maybe a few hundred yards off of the main road that runs by. It just seems to be a clearing. There's no clear sign of anything, but it is contrary to how long it took you. You are extremely confident that this is where you needed to go. What is everyone's passives, perceptions?
Ridiculous.
13.
13, 20. Okay.
16,
12.
1, 6.
What is it? 7 plus your.
10. It's as if you rolled a 10 on passives.
Okay, yeah, it's a 13.
13. Okay. Overall, some decent PPs. One bigger PP. And an outrageous PP. So
Biggest peepee.
the biggest PP with the smallest person here. Yeah. Riley, you seem to notice faster than everyone. There's in this clearing, there seems to be in one area almost like a haze or a shimmer kind of at ground level among the grass. It's hard to tell at first. You're the only one that seems to have noticed it.
Is it does it, as we step, does it like stepping on like really light snow, does it kind of poof out, or is it kind of sticky like?
Are you, so you're walking over to it?
Oh, I thought we were walking through it.
No, this is just in one particular area.
Oh yeah, no, I pointed out, I go, anyone see that haze like over the grass over there? Like morning, but it shouldn't be there.
Everyone else, give perception checks.
Nice. 21.
Anyone?
11.
12. Aha, we are here. See? It says so on the map. See, it says we are here.
Charlie, what'd you get?
I was muted. 23.
Nice.
23. You and Jared both see pretty much as soon as it's pointed out to you what Riley saw. Abby and Tefsley, it takes you a bit longer. It's kind of somebody points something out, you don't see it, and they eventually have to basically stand more or less behind you and try to point out directly what they're looking at it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yes, grass is over there. I got it.
It takes a bit, but eventually you all see this kind of semi-amorphous, rectangular-ish haze. It looks almost as if it's grass that's supposed to be there, or trying to be grass, but it's not grass.
I'm like holding
In a
up.
magical way?
Yeah,
Sorry.
I think so, right? Or is it camouflage, like natural?
Could I do like a insight check to know that as like a rogue? As like somebody
insight,
like, is that like a disguise kit? Like, I'm proficient in disguise kits. Would I recognize that as like a form of camouflage, basically?
Yeah. So this, if you would recognize this as, yes, it would be some sort of disguise kit.
I rolled an 18 plus 5 on investigation.
All right.
Is that what
so
23?
It is not a with that insight. No, it's not a creature. It seems to be, some sort of disguise kit, but it's not. It seemed to be more technological, like advanced, of some sort of something that would be.
It's not like actual like foliage camouflage, but I would recognize something that's like trying to play off as camouflage. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I'm like, that's fucking
while
weird.
they're all eyeballing and trying to figure out what it is, I'm gonna huck a rock at it.
Okay. You throw the rock through. There's a bit of a shimmer, and then it goes back to being the same kind of hazy type thing.
It's a door.
It just disappears. Yeah.
I'm gonna go stealth.
That's what I shouted in Abby's head.
There's a door. Right. You go stealth.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
You said the words
stealth
out loud. You weren't supposed to say the words out loud.
I go stealth.
I'm hiding now.
I am stealth now.
I'm also stealthing.
Don't look behind these trees.
I'm gonna openly walk around it like a big circle.
Okay.
Looking at it, trying to get a sense of, is it like a 3-dimensional depth, or is it like a flat plane, like a door? Since they said something about it being a portal, or
it seems to be, looking at it from different angles and elevations, largely 2-dimensional, and there seems to be some attempts, for better or for worse, depending on what angle you're looking at it, of making some of that grass 3-dimensional and blend in with the rest of it.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk through it.
Okay.
Stealthily.
Stealthily. Sure. Roll me a d4, please.
1.
1. All right. Yeah, you go through it. It catches you a little off guard, like, you know, when you're going down a stair and you kind of forget that there's another step left. Like that type of thing. But yeah, you start descending down through this. It seems to be some sort of stairway.
Okay, I put my arm out the mirage, the hologram, and I like wave for everybody to follow me. And then I poke my head back out and I do like a shushing thing. Then I'm going down stealthily.
What are the,
Yeah,
what are the rest of y'all doing? Okay.
Follow suit stealthily.
Okay.
Making them
Roll the
stealth
12
rolls.
plus a dirty 20.
Everyone give me dim dare stealths.
Nope.
Nope.
Damn it, Abby. The group check, yeah?
Yeah,
I got a 26.
26. All right. Abby, what did you get?
Abby's not stealthy.
Fair.
Half orc carries a halberd and chainmail. Yeah. Stealth. Yeah. Abby's idea of being stealthy is stay outside.
So everyone is decently stealthy, and then Abby tries to come down the stairs, but comes in from the wrong side.
Oh god.
And instead of taking a step, ends up doing like a leg split, went down like 3 feet instead of a stair, and huge clatter. Could have ended worse. You could have come in from the very wrong side, just fallen like 10 feet.
Yep. Oh yeah, I got a 3, not a nat 1.
Yeah, bad. Could be worse. So yeah, you all are now below this mirage, this hologram thing, and now that you're below, you can see that there are a couple of points of light that seem to have kind of streams of light spreading out from them and leading into this whatever this thing is. These stairs go on for a little bit, and then you have a door that you'll stand in front of for a couple seconds. There'll be a red light that blinks on above it, blinks off, and then the door opens.
I proceed, still like on my tiptoes, stealth.
Stealth. All right. With that, it's time.
Tiny Yoggle. That's like Smeagol and Yoda together.
Yeagle. Definitely high-tech stuff. So you'll come through this door, and you see kind of this area here. I'm just gonna. You have that sign flashing in, but you all are all on this stairwell leading down. You can't see anything below beyond this door. But yeah, you can go down if you so desire.
Yep, I'm proceeding.
What is our lighting?
What? Hold on.
I'm a monk of the shadow, so it's very curious to me.
The lighting, it's darker. Oh wow, that was reenacting of Abby going down the stairs. I don't know why this just doesn't have stairs, but y'all are down there in some way, shape, or form.
We're going in the room.
Yeah, y'all are in here. Yeah. So y'all
That's
in
what
here.
we see, Game Master.
Yes. You see this room. Definitely have all these different colors here, and it's not just I wasn't able to change the color.
These represent.
But no, these pillars have these are supposed to be. This is all supposed to be brighter white, like very blindingly white tile. All of these are lights.
You got a point with tab, man.
Oh yeah, hold on, there we go. So all of this is like tile.
Sea lantern.
Yeah, basically, it's white. If you had to look, try to think of a word for it, it would be sterile. These are all lights. There you go, pointing. These are all lights. The longer portions are lights, and then these are like the holsters. I get perception checks from those who would want it.
Yeah.
19.
19. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
19 plus 3.
Oh no, mine was a 19 after my plus. It's 16.
Oh, I got a 21.
I got a 22.
Or
30. 30.
I got a 22.
Yeah, you got a 22 as well.
Jesus.
I got a
30?
19 plus 3.
30. Nice. Okay, yeah. So you look
Wait,
around.
was Charlie muted?
Charlie, can you hear?
Charlie, can you? Oh, he said BRB.
Oh, never mind.
Be back.
It'll be all right.
Charlie cannot hear us.
He has insurance.
So, yeah, I'm just going to say because you all rolled so well. You all see, oh, hello game. It seems extremely clean. It's all white tile that's about they're in like 6-inch squares with like red grout in between all of them. With your really high perception, Riley, I don't have the didn't find the objects for them, but in all of the corners, whatever corners, it just doesn't want to work with me.
If you just kept the angle when you originally clicked it, it would have been fine on both of them, but you kept moving.
Corners, all of the corners. There are piles of bodies. They're not recognizable other than that they are skeletons that are, instead of being like a normal like bleached white or maybe like some other things that you would have maybe seen of something that got left out and is kind of rotten decaying, these are red. And there are piles all of the corners, very high, like taller than you, Riley. Just these red skeletons just kind of in the corners. At this point, you'll hear a ding over some sort of something. And then a voice. Oh, more test subjects. Wonderful. I hope this goes well.
Where's the sound coming from?
It seems to be on some of the speaker or some of the pillars and other points throughout the room. There seem to be kind of boxes that the sound is coming from.
Okay.
And then the voice will continue. Rise forth, my creation, and consume. And then it cuts out. And with that, this red grout that most of you had seen kind of,
Oh, fuck.
you see it start to move, and at first you think it might just be your eyes playing tricks on you, but it starts to be accompanied with a noise, like a slurping, a sucking noise of just liquid, like thick, viscous liquid, and it begins forming a shape in front of you and building up, and eventually what is in front of you is... And I need you all to roll initiative.
Wow. Rolled good all night. And I got a shit initiative.
I did too.
Okay.
The
The thing looked like from the front.
Give me just 1 second. I can tab myself back in. It looks like that.
Oh, not much different. Okay.
No. It's that. I'll give a brief description once we get going in there. I just need to get everyone's initiatives down.
Charlie, are you there?
Charlie. Oh, Charlie.
You forgot the 0 bin.
No, my initiative is 820. I actually the
828.
decimal was wrong.
Charlie's must still be away. I'm gonna change his initiative to 1.
Yeah. Well, he is so surprised at what he gets so into characters, Feinoir, that he is shocked at what he sees and loses a round.
Yeah, that's fair.
Get it on here. Carl, what is Abby's dex?
Abby's dex is not particularly good. 11.
11? Okay.
Gotta be more dexterous than a Blob, right? Maybe not.
No. No, somehow no. All right. So it is this thing's turn. Before we got going, is there any particular way? I just kind of throw you guys in here. Is there some way you guys wanted to be standing, where you wanted to be positioned, anything like that?
I was probably off to one side. I was probably starting to walk towards like one of the pillars to look at the lights.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd be a
I'm
little
just trying
more
to find.
to the right and forward, maybe 1. Yeah, there.
Yeah, I would have been standing in the middle of the room trying to look around.
Nice. Thank you.
Oh, Abby, you just go. All right. Here we go. Just gonna put you there. Riley, Tef, where do you guys want to be?
Pillar where Nick is going to be at Jared. Like that red one to the back.
These pillars I hate. Okay.
Yeah, you got to zoom in.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of camera shifting.
What else do over the top? Helps out.
You're just gonna be back there. These pillars are like wider than they actually are.
Yeah, I see that. I think it's the things attached to it.
Yeah. Riley, where do you want to be at?
That's good. Yeah, he would have
In the
been
middle.
non-concerned with no resistance on the way down the stairs, and he was trying to get a good look at the whole place.
Okay, cool.
Carver's a rogue. Put him behind a pillar.
He got scared, ran behind a pillar, and is gonna do. He is also an extra wide.
Yeah, right.
Face.
He is on
Like-
here too. He's gonna little short picture because he's wide.
He is thick. All right. So, this creature, Blob, rises up from the floor itself and kind of takes a little bit more shape than this previous blob that you fought or any other blobs really, and it's doesn't have a face. It has faces
Oh no.
that pop in and out of it at various points across its entire body. If any of you look close enough, you'd see that maybe some of these bear a passing, if not warped, resemblance to some of these descriptions of the people that went missing. This thing will roar, and this roar is again not just one kind of solid voice, but a cacophony of a multitude of voices at once. And it will move towards you, Jared, because it is you are the closest thing to it.
Yeah, sure.
And it's going to take some swings at you. First one is a natural 19 to hit.
Yeah, that should hit probably.
Yeah, 25 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to take 8 bludgeoning damage from that one.
Okay. I have a bunch of shit. Just making sure that I can do.
Okay.
Monks are just packed full of shit, guys. I don't know if you know about it or not.
Monks are just
lots of stuff.
There's lots of stuff. No, I'm good. Yeah. How much damage? 8?
8. The second hit will miss you, but as it brings its arm down as part of the swing, it kind of splashes and reforms itself into you. So you are now inside of this thing.
Golf.
Yeah. I need you to make a con save.
Well, hold on. Is this thing made of magic? Is this being animated by magic?
For intents purposes, yes.
I have a ring of free action.
Okay.
So I'm perfectly fine within this. If it's going to try to squish me, I shouldn't take any damage because I can't be restrained by magic or paralyzed or reduced in movement. Right.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it. You won't get the restraint effect of it. I still need you to make that con save.
Yeah, yeah. If it's some kind of poison or something, that's fine. One natural one.
Natural one?
Mm-hmm.
Oof, buddy. Okay. That's you're gonna take 16 necrotic damage.
I've never even felt that before.
You're again, you're grappled, but that is ring free movement. Restrained, unable to breathe.
Yeah, the breathe parts.
Yeah. So
I'll just walk out of it. We'll be fine.
You are inside this here thing. On your turn, you can try to escape if you have not been helped out of it already. That is going to conclude its turn. Next up, then, will be Abby.
Oh, jeez.
Don't think I can actually get. Well, actually, no. I might be able to get to it. Where is it actually?
Was that Charlie?
I did. It is.
Yeah.
Charlie,
Well,
you want to go ahead and
you want to roll
initiative?
your initiative? We
just
started
got
initiative, and
yeah, it's
you got scared.
Yeah, sorry, my kid had an accident and I had to clean him up.
That's all right.
Oh, good man.
All right.
22.
Initiative. So you'll go at the start of this next whole thing again.
Okay. So I think I lose a lot of features from that, but it's okay.
Oh, he's an
Yeah.
assassin rogue. No, you got to give him his turn.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So we'll just say that thing had a surprise round. Because
Yeah.
if a giant blood creature came up from the ground in front of you, I'm pretty sure that would happen. So, yeah, Carver.
He'll pull out his bow and go, "Oh, geez, been a while since I pulled back one of them strings." And he'll fire an arrow at it. 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay, and then let me do something because it's. Oh, it's already gone though. So does it count? Does the assassinate feature count or not?
No, not if they had a surprise round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 17 hits, right?
Yes.
Why don't we
17
just
more.
give him his turn and say it's not a surprise round? The guy already went.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
Because he was about to get another turn if that's the case, and I'm not cool with that.
Their ally with
So the guy inside of it right now.
Yeah, I'm within 5 feet.
All right, that will be 18 points of magical piercing damage.
Magical piercing. You got it. All right. Is that the all turn?
Yes.
Yes.
I will attempt to hide.
Okay. You're just gonna duck back behind the pillar?
Yep.
All right. Give me
24.
stealth. Oh yeah, you're hidden. This thing seems pretty preoccupied anyways, even if it was looking.
Expertise,
But
beautiful thing.
yes, you very stealthed. Turns out Feinoir's blends in very well with this particular tone of marble pillar.
Oh geez.
So you're very well blended. Abby, we're now back to you.
Okay. I've got 30 feet of movement in a glaive or halberd, which is a 10-foot range. I don't know if I can actually get to within melee combat of this thing.
20, 30.
Kind of be at the.
He could have diagonal.
It's actually more forwards. It is basically in.
Yeah.
It is in
Still
Jared's
won't get
space, like right here. So
Yeah,
you are.
it still doesn't look like I can reach it. They've only got a 10-foot reach.
Just barely.
Okay.
Why don't you just move me and put thing where it's at?
Yeah. So you're. So yeah, you are just beyond his range. Jared is in it.
Okay. I am going to go ahead and.
Don't waste an action surge on me.
Oh no, I wasn't about to do that. Bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
I will go ahead and activate my frost rune.
Okay.
So I get 2+2 bonus on checks, ability, and saving throws that you strike the con, and that lasts for 10 minutes.
Cool stuff. Cool. All right.
Are you
that
holding
is
an
your
attack?
turn. Yeah, I'll hold an attack if it comes within range.
Okay.
So if it moves basically more towards me at all.
Okay. All right. Trevor.
I'll stab it.
Stab it. All right. Moving up into its melee. Give me a attempt to stab.
We'll stab check.
With my rapier.
Stab check. Stab safe.
Stab check.
That's a natural 19.
Mm-hmm. That'll hit.
Is it surprised at all?
No, it's If
I'm
you
just
had to guess from the myriad of faces on it, it's staring right at you.
You get your sneak attack though, not restrained.
I'm just asking for a friend.
Yeah,
Mhm.
poor friend.
I do get my sneak attack. Okay.
Your snack attack.
My sneak attack. And this is just a magic rapier. It's nothing special. It just does magic damage. Oh, it's a D8. Fuck yeah. +4, +4. 13 damage.
13? Okay.
Oh, I rolled a. I didn't even roll my fucking
Sneak attack?
hit die. Yeah.
Oh, I was like, that seems very low for
6, 21.
Okay.
And
99. 9 plus 10. Good old 9 plus 10. All right. That your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Riley. That's you.
Does it look like it was fully affected by the stabby stab?
By the magical stabby stabs? Yes.
All right. I guess I will approach it from the rear, where Jared may have been previously.
Yeah, you run around and you see like a Jared arm sticking out of the backside of this thing.
Do I really see a Jared arm sticking out of the backside?
yeah, I'm fine. I'm about to walk
Yeah.
out.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's fine. You just see an arm sticking
he's
out.
Fine.
I'm
He's
hurt,
fine.
but I'll be all right.
I guess I'll give it the old punchy punch then. I guess.
Give it a pionch.
26 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And if I had dice in front of me, that would be helpful.
Dice are overrated.
For 10 points of damage.
Okay.
How do I feel that magical punch affected it?
It feels like it went through. Yeah. Looks like, as far as you can tell, with a viscous amorphous blob, a punch went through on it.
All right. We'll do it again, I guess.
Okay.
Does a 17 hit?
It does.
10 more points of damage.
Okay.
I'm just not. All right. Bonus action. Hit it again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's gonna be a miss. That's 13 to hit.
Yeah, that will miss.
That's my turn.
Okay. Jared, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna walk out of this thing like to the left. Can you go over the top? Yeah, to the left.
To the left.
To right there. Yeah, and then I'm gonna punch it.
Okay. You emerge from this thing just soaked, just covered, looking like a one-eyed Carrie.
16 to hit.
Yes,
Okay, can you make a con save for me?
I can. Ba-da-ba-doosh. Ba-da. Stat sheet. What do you have for con? 15.
Yeah, he passes. Okay.
Okay.
But I did hit him.
You did
With
hit him.
magical fisting as well. I'm
Yeah.
also a magic fister now. 5 damage.
Just that little bit.
And then I'm gonna hit him again.
Okay.
Second attack. With a 14 to hit.
Mitsubishi.
All right. No con save this. It's fine. That's 9 damage though.
Okay.
It's bonus action with a 21 to hit and going to Fury of Blows. First Fury of blows that I did hit on is 5 damage and a strength save.
Quick save. Okay. What is his strength stat? He probably didn't pass it. Nope, he got a 6. Do.
Okay, cool. He gets pushed 10 feet forward.
From you.
Yeah.
So this way. Okay.
Yep. And then he gets his opportunity attack, and I'll do my second attack as I walk up on. Or his Carl's reaction.
Right.
And a natural 19.
Carl.
Second attack.
Okay,
For,
so that'll hit.
Okay.
7 damage.
Carl swing away.
Hello?
Yo, we
Hello?
couldn't hear you if you said something.
We
were
did,
waiting
yeah. If
on
you said something,
No,
we
I was waiting.
didn't.
Sorry.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah. 26 to hit
Yes, that will hit.
and 10 points of damage from the halberd.
Okay.
Now, do you do this like Sean, where held actions is the attack action? So extra attack gets extra attacks.
Yes.
All right.
Just to make sure this is a magical halberd.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Magical.
Here's a +1. It's a 25.
To hit.
Okay. And 13 points.
And I will back away 15 feet. And I have the mobile feat, so he can't opportunity it.
Love it.
That's me.
Is you. Okay, back up to the top. Mr. Carver.
Well, don't you know we're just gonna do that same old little song and dance again?
Ah.
Oh, geez, that'll be a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That will be a total of 21 points of magical pierce and damage.
Oh yeah. Good.
And a 22 to hide.
You two to hide. Back behind. This thing never knew that you were there. Now.
Where do these arrows that come from the one direction keep coming from?
Harry. Arrows from one direction. Yeah, no thanks.
Oh, good job. That flew over me.
Yep, there you go.
I was
All
looking
right.
for the joke to make. Good job.
You got it. I may have never listened to a single song. Actually, now that Hunter I have, but not willingly. Here we are. All right. This thing's turn is here. Is going to do a thing. Abby, you hit it for the most out of anything that it can see at the moment. So
Yep.
You're its target. Plus 6 to hit. 18.
Will. Yes, that will hit.
That will hit. Okay. Mr. Dice, thank you. That will be. I can do math. 9 bludgeoning on the first one.
Okay.
The second one's only a 14 to hit.
That'll miss.
Okay. It's gonna go ahead and do the same old thing and squoosh over onto you.
Okay.
Make or attempt to DC 15 con save, please.
Okay. 24.
24. Yeah, that just makes it a bit. So this thing moves forward, and you see, as it does, some like faces. Some of these faces appear, but also like an opening, like some sort of. It makes itself cavernous to fit you inside of it and embrace you. However, you're able to kind of step back, so you just move back 5 feet. And that is its turn.
Okay.
Which leads to you.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and use a bonus action to activate Giant Smite and become large, which now gives me advantage on strengths, checks, and saving throws, which probably won't help. But it does give me an extra 1d6 when I hit things.
Okay.
On one attack per round. Okay.
Nice.
So I'm going to go ahead and take a swing at this thing.
Go for it. Bop, bop.
There's a 15.
Just barely, that'll hit.
Okay. That will be 9 and 11 points total.
Okay.
All right, I think I'm going to go ahead and take the -5 to do an extra 10 damage for great weapon fighting.
Yep, that's fair.
And that is a 22.
22. Yep, that'll hit. Roll your damage.
25 max
5.
damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
That halberd swing, you bring it up and just blood splatters onto the pillars behind it. More than usual. I mean, you're hitting something made out of blood, so when you hit it, stuff splatters. But this was a big old Tarantino-esque geyser of blood off of this thing.
Woohoo! Like, was it the original Nightmare on Elm Street?
Yeah.
Was it Johnny Depp?
I think it was.
I think it was the Johnny Depp that got pulled into the bed.
Yeah. That kind of blood geyser. We're not quite at the Shining yet, but we're getting there. All right. If that is your turn, it is FC's turn.
How's this thing looking?
It's still doing pretty good. I mean, again, it's a giant blob of blood. Kind of hard to tell exactly how this thing's looking.
Can you tell me any features that might be like? I would like to do like an insight check to know if there's something that involves these pillars and this thing being here. Like, is there something animating this thing in this room?
Okay. Go for it.
Just like looking for any like idols or relics. Would that be like an investigation check or?
Yeah, give me an investigation.
Okay, so rolled a 14 plus 5, 19.
19. It doesn't really seem like these pillars have too much to do with them. With that investigation, you can see maybe some outlines of where some equipment might have been embedded in the ground and then like torn up and removed later on. It doesn't seem like there's anything magical in this room or anything in this room that's keeping this thing going.
Okay.
But to sort of round back a bit to your question about how this thing's looking, there's a lot of blood on the wall, but again, this thing is made out of blood, so that can't really tell too much from that.
Understandable.
Yeah.
So, could I still attack and everything?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna go behind him and stab it in the ass.
All right. Take your attack action.
That's a 4 plus 6, so 10.
10 to hit.
Yeah.
That will miss. And will miss.
Does he get flanking?
I mean, yes. you do have flanking.
What is that advantage?
Yes. So roll again. See if you can hit this time.
No, it's a natural one.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, that's a 7. No, it's a 7.
7 plus what?
6. So 13.
Just barely misses.
Damn.
Your swing has. It looks like it's about to go through and land, but a face and almost a hand reaches out and slaps it away. A second.
You creepy fucking weirdo.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Riley.
Oh, it's mine. My
Oh,
turn.
it's my turn. Yeah.
Yeah, let's take a position right next to Tefsley so we can also take advantage of the situation.
Da, 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 da. Wow, this thing's. Anyway, roll here. Go for it. With advantage.
27 hit.
Just a bit.
Just got it.
Just
10
barely.
10 points of damage.
Okay.
Second attack is 26.
Yeah, just a bit.
That's 12 points of damage.
Nice.
Yeah, let's flurry.
Okay.
Ooh,
Flurry, furry. Furry blows.
rolling with advantage. That's a 15.
15. Okay.
Minimum damage of 7. And one more. 27 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
8 points of damage.
8. Okay. Cool.
We'll end our turn there.
All right. Good turn. Lots of good amount of damage done there.
Lots of
all
slap
right. Yeah, you're just kind of. I don't know how you would have trained, but I know there's
Meat tenderizer.
some of the training where they slap the water. It's kind of like that, except it's blood.
I'm trying to cook a chicken.
Yeah, exactly. See if you hit the 3,000 miles an hour, or whatever it is. Okay, Jared.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Try out this ninja star.
God.
I'm gonna step forward one to make sure I'm in range. Or 2 is fine, so it's easier for you. Yeah, I'm gonna huck a star at this thing.
Yuck a star.
A yuck? I think I missed.
A yuck.
Second. Well, does it come back in? How does it come back?
Basically, how I'm envisioning this is it's a bit of a larger throwing star than usual. What comes to mind for me is season 4 Castlevania.
Okay.
That, the thing that Trevor has, the
Uh-huh.
like super spinny, that basically, but add in some more blades. So you'll throw it and it's almost boomerang-esque of whatever, it'll eventually just kind of spin back around. If it gets stuck in something, it'll spin back up and come back to you.
Nice. All right. Well, that's what it throws. I bounce off the pillar over there and it comes back. I'm gonna throw it again. And miss again. And then just hold it like, is the thing fucking defective? And I'm gonna run up and punch this guy.
Still learning, I'm sorry. All right.
And
yeah, can't
Fury of Blows.
Can't get flanking on this
I
just because I'll take it. But yeah.
Mind. The first one's a natural 16.
Yeah.
The second one, I think it's due. It's a 16 as well.
Okay.
Not natural, though. Add it up. And he needs to make a strength save.
All right. What were the damages for that?
Double 6 which is 20 total.
20 total. Okay.
Hot
I'll just put
damn.
that 20. Thank you. Strength save, you said.
Yeah.
Okay. I do strength save now. 19.
Oh, he's good. Guys,
Cool.
I'll back up 15 feet. Yep, I'm good.
Carver.
Okay. I'm going to Yarg. That will be a 20 to hit
E.
for 25 points. Magical.
Okay.
I'm going to go to one of the. I'm going to go behind one of the other pillars. Time and hide.
Okay. Give me a stealth.
That will be a 26.
26. You're very stealthed. All right.
Expertise, baby.
Yee. Brings it to its turn. Okay, that recharges. So, let's see. Out of 3 things in its range, I'm gonna roll a d4. See what things it's smart enough to go for. Gonna do 2 towards Abby just because you're big. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 3. All right. Riley, that means it's coming after you.
Okay.
Gonna do 2 attacks to you. 24 on the first.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. 13 bludgeoning. Second one, dirty 20.
No.
No. Very well. And because it recharged, this thing is actually because you two so nicely decided to stand right next to each other. It's gonna move in to absorb both of you guys. You have arms and faces reaching out to grab you and pull it into itself as it moves forward. Both of you, please make DC 15 con saves.
15 on the dice. Plus
15
3.
on-
So 18 for little Riley.
Okay.
Who's the other one?
Oh, my bad.
You.
Plus 4.
That's what I thought. I rolled a 4 or 12 plus what was the save?
On
It's gonna be 13.
13? Okay. Riley, you get pushed back. These things end up basically just kind of slapping you. But you look over and see Tefsley getting absorbed into this thing with a series of faces and arms wrapping themselves around him until he's all the way inside of this. Gonna move you up on top of this pillar until you're gone. But you're inside of it. And
Delicious.
you're gonna take some damage. Ooh. Take 14 necrotic. And then this thing, as soon as Tefsley goes inside of this thing grows. That is going to be its turn. Trevor, you are grappled, so restrained and unable to breathe in this thing.
All right. Is it my turn?
Before I forget, it seems that whatever this thing just did, with the size increase, whatever it did to Trevor, Jared, you would know because you were inside of this thing. It would series of cuts. It would cause a series of cuts on the person and draw out their blood and draw it into itself and effectively heal itself and make it larger. And that's what happened to you, Trevor. But it is now your turn. So again, you're grappled. If you want to try to escape, you can.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Basically just gonna start stabbing my way through the inside out.
Yeah, go for it.
Attack roll, it's gonna be 10 plus 6, 16.
Okay. I mean, you're inside of the thing, so missing would be interesting. That will hit, yes.
Cool. Is it a surprise?
No, I mean, it knows that.
Skip Abby's turn.
Did I? I did.
Oh, yeah, do it.
I'm sorry, I got confused because no. We'll get back to you, Trevor.
Okay, deal.
Abby, you're up. You kind of see from around this form, Riley kind of stumble back, and Tefsley just disappear, and then this thing grow.
Okay. I'm going to take a step to screen up, basically getting opposite of Riley to get
Okay.
advantage. Kind of split its attention between us,
Mm-hmm.
and I will go ahead and start swinging at it. The attention is to get advantage.
Oh yeah, that'll get you advantage.
I'm going to be swinging with Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
18 to hit.
Yep.
23 points.
23. Okay.
Second swing. I don't think a 13 is going to hit.
Nope, that will just miss.
All right. I am going to go ahead and use Action Surge.
Okay, go for it.
22.
22. Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to use the plus D6 from being large, the Giant's Might.
Okay.
25. And last attack is 22 again.
Yeah.
17 points.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
it.
Cool. Seems like whatever growth that this thing had is undone just by the sheer amount of just damage that you do to this thing. It's back to the size that it was when you all started out on it. That if that ends your turn, it will be back to Tevsley.
Cool. Stabbing through it.
Stab,
Getting
stab,
my way
stab.
up. 16 plus 6.
The hit, yes.
Sweet. Ooh, 12 damage.
Well, nice.
And I just want to like basically be like using my weight to like push on the hilt of my sword and just like out its ass.
Okay. Give me a strength save, please.
Coming out rough like some Taco Bell. Ooh, that's a natural fucking 20, baby. Let's go.
Yeah. You
Plus 1.
You just see. You all see just shooting out of this thing's ass. Tevsley. It does a very awesome looking roll, like tuck and roll out of it. Absolutely covered in blood, and I mean I don't know how rough you're looking, but breathing heavily. there's some series of screeches as you do this from this thing. And yeah, that is that. Is that your turn?
Can I bonus action drink a potion? No, that's my turn.
No. No. All right. Ben, you're up.
All right. We're still in an advantageous position, correct?
Indeed.
All right, let's roll some dice. 22 to hit.
Yeah.
9 points of damage.
9 points.
See, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna see if I want to make a saving throw or not. Oh, hold on. How does that work? Is it stunned till the end of its next turn? End of my next turn. Okay. Make a DC 16 con save.
Save.
Stunning strike.
Stunning strike. That's a nat 18.
You're saved. All right. Hit it again.
I am saved.
15 to hit.
Just barely.
12 points of damage.
Okay.
Don't really like being this close to it. How far is the closest shadow to me?
Do
the pillars create their own shadows?
It would be these ones right here, because this is this entire area is pretty decently well lit. Because each of these pillars kind of emits their own source of light. Just the way that they all overlap.
Yeah. So can you point again where?
Yeah, I forgot about that. This entry arch right there.
And that's roughly what, 40 feet away?
From you, 20. 35.
Perfect. All right. I will bonus action Shadow Step.
Okay.
That is my turn.
Okay. Jared.
All right. I'm going to give myself the old open palm.
Okay.
If you know what I mean. And heal myself for 18 points. And then I'm going to do patient defense.
Okay.
And I'll back up another 10 feet.
So that patient defense means what?
Dodge.
Disadvantage.
Dodge has a bonus action.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I.
Yeah.
It's been too long since I played Goobith.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Charlie.
Kava, get in here.
All right.
Kava.
You know what we need to do?
Put some arrows and hide.
Now, how's this thing looking?
Like a blood.
It's
Blob.
Looking. I mean,
Kinda
I
like
could
a big
make.
sack of blood.
It's looking bloodied. Haha. No, it's the size. It's difficult to tell because this thing is it. The size of it has reduced, as far as you can tell, pretty noticeably from when you first started now, which is with the sheer amount of damage that's being done to it, combined with just looking around the room, where there's now just pools and splatters of blood everywhere.
I'm gonna try to. I'm just gonna shoot it. Forget it. Make it
when in
easy.
doubt.
That is a crit.
Yeah, it'll hit just a bit.
For a total of
Total of what?
29 points of damage.
29. Very nice.
Right. And hide again. That's a 13.
Not as well hidden. You kind of just flatten yourself up against this portion of the pillar. You're kind of out in the open. If this thing notices you, which it probably does given the amount of faces it has popping in and out of itself, it has bigger things to deal with. And it can't get to you to hit you super easily. So, yeah. All right. That's your turn. We gonna do its turn. All right. Gonna roll another D4 between Trevor and Abby. 4. Coming at you, Ashley. You just escaped. You just escaped it. There we go. It's mad. It wants you back. 22 to hit.
To hit? Yeah. Yeah.
13 bludgeoning.
I'm down.
You're down. All right. It sees you slump. If about 30 different creatures could make a sound of satisfaction and happiness, will make that sound and then turn its attention to Abby. Pretty sure an 18 will miss. Will an 18 miss?
Nope, actually an 18 will hit.
All right. Oh, let me double check. Hey, well, good news. The whole absorb thing does not recharge. It did not get it back, so you don't have to worry about that. That'll also be 13 bludgeoning damage to you.
Okay.
And that's going to wrap up its your turn.
Okay. Still getting advantage?
Nope.
Oh,
You
I
are
thought
not.
Riley was still behind him.
Riley is over here now.
Okay. I missed
and Tefley is down.
that. Okay. I will go ahead and do Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
Not so good. 9. I don't think so.
No.
I'd do it again. That's a little bit better. That is 18.
18. Yep, that'll hit.
Okay, and I will take the d6 damage. Whew. Max damage again. 31.
Oh. All right. This thing's it's as far as you can tell looking rough. The faces are more agitated. They're screaming more. It's not having a super good time.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Tefsley, give me a death save.
Oh my god, a fucking 9.
Oof.
1 fail.
1 fail. All right. Riley. Pop up over here and you see Tefsley go down.
Okay. Did Abby move to the other side?
Abby is still, I believe.
Yeah, I'm actually probably trying to keep it from just it's swarming over Tefsley. Tefsley.
Yeah, so you're trying as much as possible to get in between Tefsley and it.
Yeah.
I'll move my 40 to behind the bad guy. And
You're right about there.
with advantage.
Yeah. Advantage it. It ain't looking too happy.
Yeah, 26 to hit.
Just a bit, yeah.
12 points of damage.
Okay.
24 to hit. 8 points of damage.
All right.
17 to hit.
Yep.
9 points of damage. And lastly, almost a crit. But that's 28 to hit. And 12 points of damage.
All right.
That is my turn.
Okay. That next up is Jared.
Okay. I'm going to use Step of the Wind as my bonus action. And leap over this guy and land next to Tefsley.
I don't know why it was so delayed. Like my mouse is down at the entrance and you were still like just starting.
Land behind him, actually. And let's see, I probably used 20 feet of movement there. I'm gonna feed him a potion.
Okay.
To heal him for 12.
All right. Tefsley, get yourself back up with 12 points.
Oh, nice. I don't start off with 1. So.
You got yourself healed with a potion.
And then I'm gonna pull him away.
Okay.
Forced movement, so it couldn't provoke, and I'm 10 feet away.
Yeah, it cannot hit you. So you're moving about another 10 feet.
Yeah. I have 55 movement speed. He's half,
okay.
So there's good.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's pretty dope. All right.
That's me.
This party doesn't have a healer. We don't need no healer. All right, Carver.
Oh, geez, there. Yeah, I'm gonna rush out and shoot it.
Okay.
Because shooting it's a thing to do.
Pop.
It's gonna be an 18 to hit. For a total at 19 magical piercing. I'm gonna go back to the other pillar and I'm gonna try to hide better.
Okay.
18.
Yeah, slightly better. Yeah, you got yourself behind the pillar this time.
Oh boy, my fat butt was hanging out. Sorry about that.
I tried to be stealthy, but I'm dummy thick.
It was the sandals.
All right.
It'll be my turn.
Okay. It's its turn. It's not looking super hot. It's unhappy and doesn't really know who to go for because all of you keep on dishing out insane amounts of damage to this thing. But just out of sheer what's closest, and it has a rough idea of what it can hit. It doesn't like that you got bigger, Abby, so it's going to go for you, Riley. That's a 19, so that will miss. Second one is 23.
Meets it.
Mishibishi. Oof. That is max dice on 1, so 17 bludgeoning.
I rolled 12 on the dice for a 16 con save.
All right. Yeah, so you just got pushed back as it moves forward. Abby, you would get an opportunity attack on this thing.
I will take it.
Yeah.
I will miss.
Oof. All right. Well, it's okay. It's your turn.
Okay. I will step up. I don't need to step out, and I didn't actually get a swing at it. It hasn't left my melee.
Oh, never mind.
I got a 10-foot reach.
Well, that doesn't matter. You didn't hit it anyway. So.
I will swing at it.
All right.
I'm getting advantage again.
Yes.
Okay. 16.
That will hit.
Okay, now we'll add the d6. I am rolling well on damage. I think that's 30 points.
30. All right. With that, please describe. Or no, that's finish him. Finish it. There you go. Tell me how you're doing it.
Okay.
That was literally the exact number you needed to kill it.
It has basically turned around to face Riley, and I fought with Riley before. I know how tall he is, so I take a big old two-handed, full on power swing, about 6 inches, about 2 inches over Riley's head.
Okay.
And it just cleaves it right in half, and for like a split second, the top just kind of hovers, the bottom just kind of bloosh and splashes, and then the top splashes down.
Okay. Yeah. Riley, you get a little bit of a haircut. Yeah, maybe a couple pieces of hair that had grown up a little bit too long. Yeah, they're not. You don't have to worry about that anymore. Free haircut. But this thing, like you said, collapses, and a tidal wave of blood spreads out most of this way. You don't have to make any saves or anything, but if you weren't already covered in a copious amount of blood, you are now. Riley, it's kind of like a very messed up version of the water parks of like the wave pool, except with blood for you. So you're drenched in head to toe in this thing. Yeah, you are all out of combat now.
I'm gonna rush to the door.
This one
on
over
the
here.
far end, yeah. And I'm gonna use detect thoughts to see if there's any minds within 30 feet of me.
Yeah, you'll pick up something. Vaguely.
Okay.
But
if I pick up something, then I'm there. He needs to make a wisdom save.
Uh-huh. That's a natural 19.
Okay. I'm hearing his surface thoughts. Whatever it is. But
Yeah.
I was gonna command him to come the fuck out. Is this door open? I yell at everybody.
No, this is
out loud. I say,
locked.
hey!
This is a door that you haven't seen the likes of before. Assuming that you haven't seen any like semi technologically advanced doors that are mechanical and pneumatic and all that good stuff. This is basically a vault door. Behind it, the surface thoughts that you hear are, curses. I'll have to go back to the drawing board again. Time to get out of here. And then you'll hear a faint noise behind here, and then any thoughts that you would have heard behind the door goes away.
I'm like up against the door, banging on it, like I'm upset.
I will go
You're banging the door. Okay.
start walking over.
I just turn and put my back against the door and slide down. Giant Abby as he shrinks.
Oh no, he's staying giant.
Well, you got 1 minute, right?
Yep.
I'll move out of the
Yes.
way as you come over with your big ass halberd. I'll roll out of the way, like, oh, all right.
Oh no, the great thing is he actually kind of like looks at the doors. Can I attempt to figure out how to open them using like Smith's tools?
Go for it. Yeah.
What would it be, like intelligence or something?
I mean, if you're proficient with Smith's tools, I believe it's your proficiency bonus with that. Trying to think back. I think that's what it is. I think it's your D20
Depending
plus
on what
your
kind of check you're trying to make.
well, yeah.
With this one, I would say it's intelligence and
Yeah, so intelligence, your intelligence modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
11.
11. You think that you might be getting some progress made. You're like, oh, this isn't too difficult. There's kind of this basic lock here. But there seems to be, after a little bit, you hit something wrong and a sparks fly out. You take a little bit of electrical damage. It seems whatever is operating this door uses lightning. Uses electricity and stuff like that. And yeah, it's pretty technologically advanced compared to at least what you've seen in your time around Arrowknee.
I'm gonna say in your head, whoever was behind there teleported away or something.
That's annoying.
Yes.
Hmm.
So
Out of
they do-
curiosity, is this like the same as like the giant tech that's been around, or is this something else?
It's hard to tell. Some aspects of it seem like it. Like this room seems like it might have been giant tech, but some of the aspects of it, like this door, don't seem to quite match the description of giant tech. It seems like maybe something discovered this area, moved in, and made it their own. Someone or something.
Okay. Do we want to try and get through the door?
If you wish to attempt, I have no help. All I have is fists.
That's probably not going to get through this.
Mm-mm.
Well, I can probably pick a lock if it's locked.
Now I'll wave you over.
Maybe. It's kind of weird. Not
Well,
quite.
I'm kind of weird too.
Okay.
I mean, since you are Warforged and like technological, I'm gonna say go ahead and roll to pick that lock.
Okay.
Go for it.
So I don't think I can give him advantage, but
Yeah.
The 24.
24. All right. It'll take you a bit, but eventually you're able to kind of, with your being a Warforged and having a rough idea of general like mechanics and how stuff like that works. You're able, and I'm because I definitely know how mechanics work. You're able to kind of tweak a wire and the door hisses and then slowly separates open, revealing this room in here. There's more stuff in here, like a series of panels and screens, things like that. There's a desk over here, kind of just a mess of paper everywhere. But yeah, you all are inside this.
okay. Look around and let everybody else kind of look around. It's probably been 10 minutes, so
Mhm.
probably longer large. My intention is to basically grab anything that's loose and throw it in a bag and take it with us.
Okay.
Does this technology seem like earthen technology?
Yeah, because you are above table. You're from.
I'm from the year like 3600.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have compared to your time. This would seem like semi-antiquated technology. Still extremely advanced, but you would recognize that this is like ancient technology compared to what you're used to, what
Right.
you have.
But it's
Or
nothing
would
I've
have
seen around
encountered.
here.
Yeah, correct.
Anything interesting in the room?
Go ahead and give me a investigation.
I'll let the rogues do that.
Oh,
Yeah, like I said, pretty much anything that's loose.
yeah, I'm not too good at investigation. I'm more of a perception.
All right.
Perception.
Saying Tesla's head. Could you look around for us?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me an investigation.
I'll assist
That's
you.
a 15 plus 5, 20.
You have
320.
advantage.
Okay. Roller again.
18 plus 5.
Nice. All right. Yeah.
23.
You see Abby just kind of reaching down and grabbing anything and everything paper wise, just all of these loose papers. You come over to this this desk. That's definitely a desk that has some more papers on it that are more detailed outlines. Talking about different consistencies of liquids and ways to get them to coagulate and merge. There's some ideas for you'll see stuff for it's called it says non-Newtonian. It mentions something like that. And then you see this most another thing that catches your eye with that would be a sheet of paper that says hematology blob and outlines a process for completely draining the blood, and it mentions using some tech, both familiar and also mentions giant tech of harvesting the soul of the person as well as all of their blood, and being able to combine that into a larger organism under this person's control.
Sleight of hand. That one.
Okay.
13
Go for
plus 6.
I mean, if
19.
anyone's actively looking,
And then I turn around after I sleight of hand that one, and I'm just going to start addressing everybody with the other papers that talk about the coagulation and just go. So I think this is how he got the blob to exist. Just start shuffling out those papers.
okay.
Keeping the one about the soul stealing and blood stealing.
All right. Cool.
I'm gonna say in Tesla's head, did you find anything interesting?
Yeah, this stuff. And I say that out loud.
Yeah, also, the man you're looking for, I think he wears a red mask. But that's on another note.
All right. You'll You won't really find too much else here. This seems to just kind of been a private area where whoever this individual was worked, and there a lot of the papers that Abby was grabbing seems to be discarded equations and ramblings and just gibberish. So other than what you grabbed, Tefsley, there's not too much to be gathered from here.
So with this stuff, I might be able to figure out how to make some cool potions or poisons. Excuse me.
Same difference.
The coagulation stuff, like imagine putting that on a blade and you stab somebody and they just start boiling up. Pretty cool, right?
Stab someone
I'm
with it and their blood coagulates. Yeah.
I mean, that's the idea of poisons, right?
True. All right. No, you guys will unless you had anything else you wanted to do here, make your way back out of this and head on over back to the area by Millie's.
All right. Those things wrapped around the pillars.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't look like there's any way to get them off, is there?
You can go ahead if you want to give me an investigation and see if there's you see any like locking mechanism or anything like that to get them off.
Ooh.
Probably give him a good rub down.
Would this be considered using tools of some sort?
Yeah, I mean if you're looking for, connections like screws or anything like that.
Okay. In that case, 22.
22. Yeah, you'll see places where these seem to have like been latched together, and with some finagling, you would be able to get them off, get one of them off.
Okay. I will go ahead and take one of them.
Okay. Yeah, you'll have this this light fixture from this pillar. Yeah, you go ahead and have that. You all wish to continue making your way out?
Was there anything in any of the pile of bones that would determine who these people were? Any belongings that we could hand off?
Nothing off the. I mean, if you want to give a look, you would have seen some of the faces would have kind of matched the descriptions of some of the people that would have gone missing earlier.
Well, geez, I got important paperwork to take care of. See y'all later.
Oh, yeah. Did we come down here to find some missing people?
Yeah.
I say in your head, I think that's them. Then I point in the corner.
In the other corner, in the other corner, in the other corner. I mean, if you take the time to look, spend a few minutes per pile, you'd see maybe some things like jewelry, things that aren't organic or easily degradable. So like clothing would be missing, but jewelry, things like that. Some basic weapons like non-magical daggers or swords would be there.
I'll collect anything that's.
Fucking memorabilia for the family members.
We'll bring it all back and dump it at their feet.
Found them, guys.
Here's your family members.
You'll with all of those, you'll get one. So you'll get some mostly weapons, like 10 different types of weapons, some jewelry. One of them you find a small couple inch by couple inch bright red block that has some like different studs on top of it.
What?
Can't tell what exactly color this thing was. It seems to have been stained red, but Riley, you would match the description of what you were given earlier.
Yeah, okay.
The plastic caltrops?
Mm-hmm. You find one of those in the piles.
All right, let's take this stuff and head back.
All right. Yeah. So you make all your ways out. Head on back to Millie's or to the Bell. Takes you significantly faster this time around because now you're getting lost. But you'll ring the bell, and once everything clears up, you'll look. Millie's standing there almost expectantly. The rest of the family members and relatives of those missing, once they notice that you come in, will look over expectantly at first, and then I think one by one start to realize what exactly has happened.
I just hang my head and open my bag, and it all spills out on the floor.
There seems to be there's a lot of sadness and crying, but also relief, some answers of finally what happened to these people that went missing. It's they after a bit they do offer you the payment if you still want it. It would total to 300 gold per person here.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Yeah, I need to pay rent. That's a fact. Shit is really fucking mad. Do you have any idea how much I just put in cups? I'm just asking, like one of these kids just standing around.
You ask a small half-elven girl who's looking up at you with a small multicolored creation of these blocks. And she's just staring at you. Has some tears building up. She looks over at Riley, and she's younger. She's starting to realize what's going on, but it's still something new to her. But she's standing there with her toys.
Do that like awkward kind of like lean back and forth and like clap my hands together and go, well, at least we killed the thing that was giving you all a problem, and well,
I'm gonna say
hopefully people will just die of old age now.
I'm gonna say, and Tesla said, you need to show the papers to Millie.
Oh, which ones?
The ones we picked up at the place.
Okay. And I pull out those papers and I'm like, yeah, here's a lot of the junk. Nothing nefariously dirty. But just like
handing mad scientist stuff.
I'll go in
someone.
In Millie's
it's
head
just
and
nefarious.
explain the whole situation.
Yeah, please do. I'm not doing too hot, guys. I just don't know what to say to people.
You kind of explain the situation and what happened to everyone, or to Millie. Seems to kind of seems concerned that something like this is going on in the forest. Thank you for what you did here today. I'm sorry that it did like this, but thank you for giving these people some closure. I will look into this, and might need your assistance in the future in resolving this matter.
That's sweet. I got a second part for the gig. That's awesome. I thought I was super weird about it in the first part.
Oh no, you were. Don't worry.
Okay, cool. You know, sustainable employment means I could pay my rent next month too.
Sure. Well, I'm sorry that it had ended that way, but I will be in touch.
Yeah, we all gotta pay rent. It's okay. It's just part of life.
The,
Well, I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Peace. Bye, kids.
They snap their finger.
throw
You
my
all
piece.
end up back in Arrowknee.
I
go-
hand Riley a bag of 300 gold.
You go about your ways with your payment. And that on that note, that's where we're gonna end tonight's episode.
Right.
Thanks everyone. Be sure to like, subscribe, Patreon, all that good stuff.
That's good stuff. Maybe we'll find
Make
out who
sure-
this crazy scientist.
Your
Hey,
next roll will be a nat 20, kick ass, all that good stuff. I had a stroke there, it's fine. Bye.
love you.
See you.